we have another award tonight, and I'd like Itcha to bring it up, our Project Arizona student from Nepal. And this one, oh, thank you. This one goes to a very special person. This one goes to Ron Paul. Now, I probably don't need to say anything about Ron Paul, other than he was, I'll just refresh your memory, because he was actually in and out of our Senate, our congressional district quite a bit here in Texas. 3 different periods, so I'm going to have to actually read it. 1976 to 1977, 1979 to 1985, and again in 1997 to 2013. As most of you know, he ran for president 3 times, the first time on the Libertarian Party ticket in 1988. And of course, he had 2 runs for the Republican nomination in 2008 and 12. Unfortunately, even though he met all of the requirements for getting the nomination, the Republican Party, after all the primaries were done, said instead of winning 5 primaries, you had to, I think they said 8. So, of course, there was no way after all the primaries were over for Ron Paul to get those extra primaries won because they were done. It just shows you how the Republican Party treats people that are libertarian, even if they're members of another party, which of course tells us that isn't going to work out very well for us. Now, I also want to tell you that Ron Paul could not be here tonight to accept the award. He's asked us to send it to him, but he has prepared a video for us. So if we can get that up on the screen for everyone to see it.
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I can't be with you in person, but remotely I am going to visit with you today. And first off, I want to acknowledge Mary Ruart for getting me involved in Liberty International. But I did want to thank you very much for acknowledging that I have worked in the area of liberty for a few years, and the presentation of that to me means a whole lot, and I thank you. And I often use the quote that ideas whose time has come can't be stopped. And that is so great, Victor Hugo. And you can't stop it. You're more likely to have your ideas stopped when you have too much government, and then there's the destruction of the right to have freedom of speech and the undermining, like of now, of our First Amendment. But ideas by themselves, just express them and spread them any way we can, because I think that is so much more important. Certainly government schools have not been helpful in this fight to spread the message of liberty. So there's a lot of opportunities. I have been so impressed with people that I've met over the years that have started their own organization. I have no idea how many people have been influenced by the spreading of this message and encouraging people. So I see so many things to be pessimistic about when you look at the economy and all the wars going on and this nonsense. But I also look at the side where I think the message of liberty has spread significantly, and with the help of an organization like yours is very beneficial, because that is what happens to happen. I believe that in economics or civil liberties or the whole effort to promote the freedom ideas has been very successful, but they're not in government. Maybe we'll see some changes, but that is exactly what we have to work for, because governments would reflect those ideas, but we can't go to the government and tell them that's your responsibility to spread those messages and do it in the government schools and have government education, which has been a disaster. And I think there's a shifting away from that. Technology has allowed us to spread our message and reach more people than ever before. So I wish you well. I hope Liberty International continues with this. And once more, I want to congratulate Mary Ruart for all her efforts in getting me interested in the organization. Thank you.
I want to show you the award. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award, and we will be shipping it to Ron Paul shortly. He certainly deserves it, as does Free to Choose Network. So I'm very proud to be able to make these awards today. Yeah.